Guys, I just got home and let me check the time. I'm kind of whispering because Gabby is asleep right now. She fell asleep in the car and she's still asleep in her car seat, and honestly, like, I want her to sleep as much as she wants, because this is her last nap of the day. It is 6:22 p.m. Just got home, and first things first, I want to pray. I need to pray, okay? It's been a day. And when it's been a day, it's time to pray. That's my motto in life. So I'm gonna do that. All right, guys. I just finished, okay? Me and Gabby had an amazing time. Oh, Lord. It's becoming harder and harder to vlog with her because she just wants the camera. But no, I've already had some scares with this camera. Like right now, I wanted to turn it on to record and it wouldn't turn on. So, yep, had a mini little heart attack. But then it turned on, thank God. Now we gotta start dinner prep, half of it, and then put it in the air fryer, because like the dinner for tonight is like mainly all just air fryer. Please excuse this mug that is literally empty and from yesterday. What else do we got? We got some laundry that we washed yesterday but still hasn't been folded and probably won't be folded today either. What I'm gonna do now is do half of dinner prep, and then I'm going to go from there. But it's 7:04, by the way. It's 7:04, all right? Clock is ticking. What is half of dinner prep, you ask? Let me show you, okay? I am going to air fry this entire bag of little potatoes from Aldi's, but I like to cut them in half. Just, they're easier to eat that way. So I'm gonna cut them in half. I'm going to put in some oil, seasonings, and then pop about half into the air fryer. And then while that is cooking, I'm going to do my skincare, wash my face, do my skincare, get into my pajamas, just get unready for the day. So I don't have to worry about that later on when I'm really tired and I don't even want to take the time to do my skincare. You know what I mean? Yeah. Need a cutting board. Look at that. Ran out of paper towels. Does anybody have recommendations for dish towels? Because every single dish towel I've ever used and bought and used, it leaves little bits of the cloth, the little bits of the cloth on the stuff that I'm trying to wipe. I mean, yeah, it's plastic, but come on, do better. No, even in my glass, it will leave little tiny pieces of lint or fabric. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, it's really annoying. So I end up always having to use paper towels, which I don't want to, but my dish towels suck. So I don't know if I have to get super expensive ones in order for that not to be the case, because I would invest in that, honestly. What is up, you guys? I am so excited for today's topic because this is one of my favorite Bible verses, and it's also one of the verses that I always think about just whenever I'm encountering something that feels too big or too hard. It's something that I always think about, and it's found in Psalms chapter 121, verse 1. It says, "I lift up my eyes to the hills. From where does my help come? My help comes from the Lord who made heaven and earth." The topic for today is, where does your help come from? And for me, when I hear that, when I say that, I think to myself, where does my strength come from? Who is it or what is it that I run to whenever I feel like I can't do it alone? And although this is something that sounds great, it sounds, of course, my help comes from the Lord. He is where I get my strength from. In reality, we have to examine our lives and really ask ourselves, where do I go, or who do I go to, or what do I go to whenever I feel stuck, whenever it feels like I need help? Do I run to things of this world to distract me? Do I run to my own intellect, my own wisdom, my own knowledge? Or do I run to the Lord for help? So in this video, I want to speak about what it actually looks like for your help to come from the Lord. And what I mean by that is, what does a person whose help comes from the Lord actually do in their daily life that shows that their help comes from the Lord and not from any other source? So stay tuned if you're interested in that. All right, so dishes are dishing. Okay, I need to wash these dishes, but first thing that I want to do is actually get ready. So Gabby has been playing independently a little bit more. I heard some babies at this age don't want to play independently at all. So actually I feel like she's really good in that area, because I know some babies don't want to play independently at all, or very little, but she's pretty good at it. The only times is like if we make eye contact, it's over. If she sees me go into another room, it's over. Things like that. But other than that, she's pretty good. Like right now, she's coming over here because I just entered into the room. You saw her? But at least she's not crying. Progress. I should probably change first. Yes. Answer is yes. Alright guys, I just finished with all of that. Let's see. Is this not on? Oh, there you go. Let there be light. Dinner is still in the air fryer. Well, like the potatoes need to cook for 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 minutes. So 10 minutes, then shake up the basket, and then another 10 minutes. I just put it for another 10 minutes. And then after that, I already have some steak that has been marinating since yesterday that I'm going to pop in the air fryer. We still have like a little bit of potatoes left that need to be cooked, but the reason why I do like half potatoes and then I do the steak and then the other potatoes is because I cook this large amount for leftovers, but I don't want to have to wait till the entire thing is done cooking in order to eat, because I'm hungry. I haven't eaten dinner yet. So I just do half so that I can eat, and then while I'm eating, the other half is cooking, Yeah, but right now I'm gonna wash the dishes. We're making good time. Okay, so first things first, if we want our help to come from the Lord, then we need to run to Him when we need help of any kind. And I'm talking about anything, any little thing that worries you, or anything that makes you feel uncomfortable, or anything that you're struggling with. We need to take it to the Lord first. We can't ignore the little things that the Holy Spirit puts in our hearts. If there's something that worries you, if there's something that makes you uncomfortable, if there's something that you're unsure of, or something that you feel like you're starting to struggle with, God should be our first response. It should be our first response to go into the place of prayer and present it before the Lord. And if this is something that you haven't been doing, then that might be a sign that you've been getting your help from another source. You've been running to other things before God. But if that is you and you're watching this video, then I am believing that a change is coming to your life and that you will start to rely on the true source, which is Jesus Christ. Good morning, guys. Today is going to be a cleaning day, okay? It is Saturday, my day off. I'm sitting on literally a pile of clothes that I need to put away. All clean, by the way, just need to put it away. And then I got more laundry in the living room. The living room's a mess. I'm gonna show you because I'm just gonna, show you the real honest truth of the state of my place right now because I work full time, okay? And so Saturday is kind of like my catch-up day with household things and cooking and meal planning, prepping, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, and I have my stars because I'm breaking out, and I have my coffee because first prayer time with God, then coffee. My mistake. Gabby is taking a nap in the living room, so I need to be quiet and be wise with what I do right now. So I think I'm just gonna start with like organizing the clothes here and just cleaning up in here, and then I'm probably gonna move to the bathroom if she hasn't woken up already. But when she does wake up, I do need to feed her because I haven't eaten, she hasn't eaten, and it's almost 12. But we had a late morning, so yeah, gonna just clean up in here. Okay, so now let's speak about the revelation that will encourage you to get your help from the Lord. In the verses we read in Psalms chapter 121, verse 2 says, "My help comes from the Lord who made heaven and earth." Our help comes from the creator of the heavens and the earth. So what does this mean? This means that there's no situation too big or struggle so bad that he won't be able to pull us out. When the Israelites were running for their lives and came face to face with the Red Sea, the creator of the Red Sea told it to part so his children could walk right through. The mind battles that you've been struggling with, he who created your mind is able to deliver you. The financial difficulties you've been having, he is the owner of the silver and gold. So lift up your eyes to the hills. Fix your eyes on Jesus because that is where your help comes from. We need to understand this revelation that we serve the creator of the heavens and the earth. When we know how big our God is, when we fully come to understand it, when that revelation is opened up to us and we understand that fully, then we don't fear because we understand how big and how powerful the God that we serve is. And it gives us peace because yeah, your situation may feel big, but your God is greater. Alright guys, it's time to get this place cleaned up. It's a mess, literally like stuff everywhere. But we're gonna clean it right now. Gabby's gonna be my little helper. Are you ready? Are you ready, girl? You're in charge of the bathroom, the toilet, the tub. You're in charge of all that, okay? You got it? She's not happy about that. And finally, beloved, don't lose faith while you're waiting for the help to come. Just because you're not seeing the change right away, or just because your problem is still there, it doesn't mean that your prayers aren't effective. Remember that the first thing God works in is us. He cares about our heart. He cares about our salvation. He cares about building our character. So sometimes we have to be patient and persistent to see breakthrough. Sometimes God has to work in our faith and in our perseverance before we can get that help. But that doesn't mean that the help isn't coming. Have faith because we serve a God bigger than any of our situations, and He has promised to come and help us when we cry out to Him as His children. God bless you.